Once upon a time, in a world where mirrors talk and apples bite back, she was the fairest of them all until she met 7 bachelors who never cleaned. But beware, for the queen had a hobby. Poison potions were her specialty. Innocent Snow White, beloved by bunnies, birds, and dwarfs. What a combo magic mirrors don't lie, or do they? This one had a bit of attitude. Who's the fairest, she asked, but she wasn't ready for the answer. Meanwhile, Snow White was busy with her daily chores looking pretty. But the real challenge, sharing a house with 7 men who never made their beds. Meet Grumpy. He wasn't here for the charm, but he stuck around for the drama. And Sneezy, well, let's just say he was their daily weather forecast. Doc always diagnosing problems, whether you had one or not. Dopey never said much, but he sure knew how to steal the spotlight. Happy, the one guy who could make even a cursed apple seem like a good idea. Bashful, blushing like a fire engine every time Snow White entered the room. Sleepy because, even in fairy tales, naps are important. Together they were an unusual family, but hey, it worked. But the queen was watching, and boy, was she jealous. Very jealous. With a potion and a plan, she concocted the deadliest snack in history. And Snow White, so innocent, took a bite without even asking for the recipe. Down she went, faster than a sleepy dwarf after lunch. The dwarfs were devastated. But how does one wake someone from a magical nap? Enter the prince with perfect hair and timing that screamed hero. With a kiss as his cure, he leaned in and hoped his breath was fresh. And just like that, Snow White woke up. No coffee needed, the dwarf celebrated, and it was the best party since Dopey learned to juggle. As for the queen, well, let's just say her plans were crushed. Snow White and the prince, true love, or a convenient plot twist. She waved goodbye to her pint-sized protectors, promising to return for spring cleaning. The dwarfs let her go, knowing that royalty wasn't in their job description, and off they went, into the sunset, no GPS needed, but the real magic, happily ever after, where everyone looks good in Technicolor. And as for the queen, well, let's just say she wasn't invited to the wedding. Dopey, though, had other plans for her wardrobe, a royal makeover. Sneezy almost blew their cover, but fortunately, poison doesn't expire. Snow White finally got her prince, and he got a lifetime supply of pies. And so, with love, laughter, and a few sneezes, they all lived happily ever after.